Yes, boys, and welcome back to another Dokkan video. Now, this video gonna be done a little bit differently for my top 5 series on Dokkan because this is going to be my top 5 favorite LR arts in the game. And the reason why I have to do it like this instead of on, the usual showcase is because we need to see those arts properly. Like, we need to see like the whole animated background and stuff like that. So that is the reason why I'm doing it like this and not doing it like how I usually do my top 5 settings. But remember, if you do like this type of stuff, please do hit that like and that subscribe button. I'm definitely grateful and appreciated, and you get to see some more of that good Dokkan content. 200 subs by Christmas. Come on, boys, we got this. And anyways, before I get into this top 5 favorite LR arts, or LR like card unit art, I need to let you boys know about this quick disclaimer that this is my opinion. So you will have a specific top 5, I've got a specific top 5. Let me know in the comments your favorite LR card art in the entire game. But anyways, without further ado, we're going to start off this top 5 list with number 5, which is actually going to be Spirit Bomb Absorbed Goku. Now, if you've ever seen the movie 7, you already know which bit this is from. I think it's movie 7, where he is absorbing the Spirit Bomb, ready to Shoryuken Android 13 straight to death. But look at this art. Okay, so you can see all the energy going into him, how he's powering up. Definitely straight iconic moment from the movie right there. And just look how cool the shading is on the hair, and also all those lines going straight into him, showing that this is the exact moment he's absorbing that Spirit Bomb. This is such a crazy good art. I mean, sometimes people disregard it because it's all yellow around, but this is him absorbing all the Spirit Bomb energy. That's why it looks a bit like this. So for this continuous absorption of the Spirit Bomb, I just think this art looks so cool, and I think I definitely had to add it into my top 5 arts. Some people don't like this one that much, but hey, I feel like this one has to be one that I add onto the list, because look at that. He's got his ripped gi on, shirtless. That looks clean. That looks really clean. Okay, we are back on the LR list. Time for number 4. At number 4, we have LR God Goku. Now, when this LR came out, it came out at a quite bad time because everybody was saving up for the anniversary that JP just got. But as soon as I saw this guy's art, I told myself I need to go for at least one copy. Like, look at this art. The whole first of all, he's got flames coming out of him. Flames. And that contrast on his hair, the dark red, looks amazing. Like, legit amazing. He's got that slim god figure. He's in space, and the contrast with the space with the red, the whole red or orange colors looks crazy with all the flames coming off him. This is amazing art, and I felt like I had to add this one in. Now, I know he's kind of been he got overshadowed because the Spirit Bomb Absorption came out, so not many people summoned on his initial banner, but he has been out on quite a lot of banners recently. And I feel I love this art. I think it's one of the best Goku arts in the entire game. One of the best Goku arts in the entire game. If you have a look at all of that, especially just the background itself, just him in space while all this is going on, because this is straight from when he's fighting Beerus. And it's an iconic moment, yeah, because this is when Dragon Ball became Dragon Ball Super and finally came back. So it's definitely a noteworthy bit in the anime, and it's definitely an iconic card to have, honestly. This card is amazing, and I don't care what anyone says, I'm definitely happy to support him just for his art alone. Just for this art alone. So yeah, number 4, LR Int God Goku, looking pretty clean over there. Okay, we're back at the LR list and it's time for number 3, and this is where it gets really good. And maybe specific just to me, but this art was the main reason why I got so hard into Dokkan. I think it was because this one was my favorite for a long time. Number 3 has to go to LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Now, I didn't even like the Hirudegan movie that much. It was okay. It wasn't the best. It's one of those, later on movies that kind of gets thrown away. But this art is one of the best arts in Dokkan history. Like, I went so much stones in his banner just to try and get this art because he wasn't even featured when he came out. He was unfeatured on the AGL Tapion Rising Dragon Carnival banner when he first came out. So it was a really low chance of me even getting him. I didn't end up getting him. I think I ended up getting like LR Bojack and Turles, but look at this. Like, first of all, he's got the rainbow droplets of the sky opening up with the sun raining down on him. The iconic Dragon Fist behind him when he uppercutted the hell out of Hirudegan. And his super attack, honestly I wish there was an option for me to show you the super attack like instantly, because that kind of adds on to his art, because the pose afterwards is him literally standing here after he does the super attack, which is like amazing because you never actually see it. You just see the dragon surround him and then that is it. Then he's doing this pose, and this art legit is amazing. Like, this was my favorite art for a long time, and let me know what you think about its art also, because the way it goes with the super attack, it's a shame I didn't include the super attacks with this, but this is why I had to do it on my phone and not off the computer, because you need to see the animations of the rainbow droplets coming down along with the golden dragon in the back. Such a nice art, such a nice art. I thought it had to be included in this video. But that's it for number 3, LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku. I just wish he was a bit better in game. Okay, now we're getting a bit closer for number 2 of my favorite card art for LRs, and this one I don't think is that surprising, but it's gonna go to LR Int Goku Black. Now, first of all, I will say yes, I am a Goku Black fan, so this was going to happen. But look at that. Look at it. It's a shame I can't show his rage mode as well, but the rage mode looks just as nice. But look at that art. Standing on top of the broken city, or West City or whatever it was. But this art looks so clean, so menacing. With that purple, look at, you can see that energy going straight to the purple blade, when it does its animation, and just look at the flare on the purple blade as soon as it hits. Like, this is legit one of the coolest arts ever. And yes, it's not tied to like an iconic piece like the Dragon Fist, because again, the Dragon Fist, that was like an iconic pose what he did, so that had the potential to be number 1 if I was going off iconic poses, because that's like the iconic pose. But still, the whole purple contrast with the dark colors, Rosé's always looked better than other units purely for the fact of his colors. And with this card, like, you can see all the wind around him. This card definitely shows it that this is one of the best arts ever made in Dokkan. Like, I don't know if I'm saying this just because I'm a Goku Black fan, but this looks ridiculous. Ridiculous. I can't be the only one thinking that as well. Come on, this looks so clean. This is why he's at my number 2 spot of favorite LR arts of all time. And yeah, that's looking pretty nice. Okay, boys, back at the LR section for my number 1 favorite LR art in the entire game. No honorable mentions. Maybe I should do honorable mentions later, maybe on a different video. But anyways, number 1 here is maybe no surprise to some of you people, but it's got to go to my boy, the LR Rosamus. It has to. Whenever anybody asks me what game do I play, this is the art I show them when I talk about Dokkan. This is always the art I go for because this is just ridiculous. This was one of the earliest LRs in the entire game, and yet it's got one of the best arts of all time. The whole contrast with both him and the Rosamus with the blades looks honestly ridiculous. Like, there's not much I can say about this. Like, the burning stuff in the background, both Rosamus, both LR Rose and Rosamus coming straight at you. Look at those blades. Back in the day, this went insane. I think this is the unit that made the Truth go to JP's side. So the Truth used to be on Global back a few years ago. When JP got this unit, he swapped. So the reason why the Truth is the JP guard or the JP King, LR King, is because of this unit making him go. That's how much this unit does to people. Because this, look at that clean. I'm glad I've got him Rainbow. Obviously, he's not the best, but you know, he's still a pretty strong unit, and I'm glad because look at that, man. Beautiful card. And honestly, I use him a lot sometimes just because of his card art. And that's when you know this card art has a thing over people, man. Because look at this. I don't know if this is many of your guys' number one. Obviously, there are many other arts in this game. That is the end of the showcase. I mean, we got some clean ones here. Maybe I could have gone for some transformations. You never know. But if you have any specific art that you like the most, definitely leave it in the comment section below. And that will be the end of the video, guys. I hope you did enjoy. If you did enjoy, do hit that like and subscribe. And I will catch you on the next video, probably later today. This has been Kizan here, and I'm gonna bounce out in a bit, dudes. Have a good day, man.